Tropez? I don't know. Italy or Rome or something? It's just such a fascinating story to me, you know? I think that she was so... There were so many different layers to her, and she was so iconic and just so larger than life. And it was just something that I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be really scary, but it's gonna be really awesome at the same time. Oh boy, where do you start? What was the most outrageous thing about Anna Nicole? I just think her whole life, to be honest, it was just, you know, she had so many ups and downs, and, you know, weight gain and then lost it, and, you know, she was messy and crazy, and then she was really put together at times, and there's not one to choose from, I don't think. I think, you know, she had so many amazing moments that you can choose from, I think.
How did you research her? Did you find old ET stories?
I did, actually. I researched her. I watched ET stories. I watched, you know, YouTube clips, and just so much of her life was on camera, and so there was so much to watch. But yeah, just a lot of DVDs, a lot of, you know, articles, pictures, everything that was there. The transformation has been amazing. We have the best team, I think, possible. David, Todd, Deborah, Emmanuel, just literally have just transformed me. It's kind of amazing because I came into this a brunette, a total tomboy, and they turned me, I mean, this is downplaying Anna right now. This is her country style, but she is, I mean, they did such an amazing job, and you know, the prosthetics and just everything is just been incredible. It's helped me so much.
Oh, she's been great. You know, I mean, Agnes is an interesting actress, and she's, you know, and she's not doing like a full, you know, she's not doing it's not an impression, you know, of her. And I think it's a really, I think it's a very difficult role to play because again, I mean, there's just so much tape on this woman, you know, that it's very easy to sort of just do like an impression. And I'm finding even with my own, you know, sort of take on this, you know, you have to kind of find something in it that is honest for yourself, and I think that's what that's what Agnes is doing. It's two A's, and it's early, and it's confusing.
She was very warm, very sweet when I met her, and I liked her.
Did that come to your mind when you were considering taking this role, or why were you interested in this?
Well, I was interested mainly because we think of Jay Howard as an old geezer who picked her up in a strip bar, and I did research on him, and he graduated from Yale with a magna cum laude, was probably one of the foremost lawyers in the world, actually. During World War II, President Roosevelt brought him in to advise Harold Ickes, who was in his cabinet, because he was the leading expert on international law. So he served in Washington during World War II, then went back to Texas to become a billionaire. So everything he touched turned to gold. He had a Midas touch, and he was much, you know, as a young man, very handsome and dashing and all of the above. So I like the arc.
You know, I think that the reason why Anna married Jay Marshall, and I think we talk about this a little bit in the script, is because, you know, he asked her to marry him a few times, and she kind of said no. But I think that, you know, when you have a, you know, a son, and you don't, you know, she dropped out of school in 9th grade, and, you know, her charm and her gift was, you know, to kind of get what she, you know, wanted and needed from guys. So it was partly, I think, because, you know, she needed it, but it was also because, you know, he loved her.